Alright, hey y'all. So I am recording another quick TADC. I'm going through right now and rewatching the episodes, so I'm just gonna quickly give my thoughts on them so that any other theorists that wanna so it's there if anybody needs or wants my opinions. So rewatching immediately, Kane immediately refers to mind-bending paraphernalia. To me, this is more support for prison theory because that's what I'm on right now. So obviously, I'm going to be supporting my own theories. But like that to me is him saying we're giving you LSD, just like a multitude of different prison experiments. If you have the stomach for it, you can look up the Philadelphia prison experiments. They're pretty bad. Um, but so we've got that. Also 57 that like appears everywhere in the circus. That's a police code for when somebody is drunk driving, or if they oh gosh, it's the police code for drunk driving and for a hit and run. So like that definitely connects to potentially Jack's the light post, Kinger's comment of like a four-way intersection. Anyway, the Gloink Queen. So I'm thinking the Gloinks are literally what Kane told us they were, which are human hash browns. I think as the prisoners are taken into the circus, they're effectively used for potentially entertainment, like we've seen in like a lot of other movies and things, where prisons are just entertainment for people. So I'm thinking that is potentially going on. There might actually be people like us, like if we're actually a part of the circus, we are the ones that are viewing them for pleasure. And as the computer fully understands their character, fully understands the human, and thinks it can recreate them adequately as an NPC, I think what happens is that human abstracts. In computer terms, guys, I'm really bad with computers, so I have like, for this one and FNAF, I've been having to learn so much about AI. But like abstraction in computer terms isn't abstraction like we would think. It's more like a scientific abstract. Uh, that's how I'm having to think of it. But like it's a very condensed form of whatever the concept is. Like it takes code and condenses it so that the AI can reflect upon it quickly without much user interface. Most of the examples that I've seen of this are like using a coffee pot. So think of abstraction as using a coffee pot rather than like making your own coffee from scratch. Scratch, haha. But like, so abstraction is not like making something so unbelievably questionable. It's actually doing the opposite. It is condensing. So it's, for the coffee pot example, it is taking the beans, it's processing them, it's potentially grinding them depending on your coffee pot, doing all of these things that you don't have to do as a user. That is, at least from my understanding, my very, very inept understanding of AI, that is what abstraction is it's making a difficult, complicated thing easier to grasp and understand. Kind of like an abstract in a scientific paper. Kaufmo, when he abstracts, he immediately beelines. Like, I don't think he's trying to hurt Pomni and Ragatha. I think they're just there, and when he touches them, they start glitching, and I think I know why based on their color palettes. But effectively, like, he goes through, if you're watching that scene, he's not trying to get to the cast, he is destroying every gloink he can come across. And based on previous things Gooseworks has said, she's said in the past that all of the abstracteds are just one individual that is getting larger over time. that kind of makes me think like potentially Scratch is taking in the knowledge of the different characters and becoming bigger. Scratch is getting stronger. Um, so in this analogy, I think the triplet that is going to actually come into play in Act 9 is probably going to be the Gloink Queen, Scratch as all of the abstracted, and I think that's why they have so many eyes. It's the fact that he's using them to see through. And the Kane bubble thing, I think is going to come back probably as a bumblebee based on that poster. As soon as Kaufmo is done, like destroying all of the Gloinks, it's not Kaufmo anymore. As soon as the abstracted thing is done destroying all the Gloinks, it beelines right down to the Gloink Queen, which she is having her little meltdown. And her meltdown, now that I'm re-looking at this, her meltdown is everything is Gloinks. You will be Gloinks. God will be Gloinks. In the show, God has consistently been referenced as being Kane. I think Kane's going to end up a Gloink in the final episode. The Gloinks are also the shapes that the AI is spitting out, I think, in the scene in episode 8, the very beginning. Yeah, that's what I have right now. As I get more, I will add it. But I'm interested to hear your thoughts in the comments. Yeah, have a good one.